Hi, everyone. I'm Sophie, and welcome to our English Learning Podcast. I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Daniel. Hello, everyone. It's great to have you join us. How are you today, Sophie?
I'm feeling really good, thanks. I had a nice walk this morning. It always helps me start the day with energy. How about you, Daniel?
I'm doing great, too. I had a big breakfast, so I'm ready for today's episode.
Perfect. Before we begin, let's remind our listeners to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with their friends. It really helps us grow and keep creating new lessons for you.
Yes, please do. And if you're listening while walking, cooking, or even cleaning your room, hi there. We hope this episode brings a little sunshine to your day.
Exactly. So, today's topic is daily English conversation practice. Speak English naturally every day. We're going to help you speak English more confidently in everyday situations.
That's right. We'll show you some simple expressions you can use every day with your friends, classmates, or even at work.
Yes, and we'll also share a few tips on how to sound more natural when you speak.
Let's start with a very common situation when you meet someone in the morning. Sophie, what's something natural we can say besides hello or hi?
Good question. You can say, "Hey, how's it going?" or "Morning, how are you today?" They both sound friendly and relaxed.
Exactly. And when someone asks you, how are you? You don't always have to say, I'm fine, thank you. You can try, I'm good, or pretty good, thanks. How about you?
Yes. "I'm fine, thank you" is okay, but it sounds a bit formal or old-fashioned in everyday speech.
That's true. We usually say something more casual. For example, I'm doing great, or not bad, just a little tired.
Exactly. Let's practice this little exchange for our listeners. Ready, Daniel?
Ready.
"Hey, how's it going?"
Pretty good. And you?
"I'm doing great, thanks."
See? Simple, friendly, and natural.
Yes, listeners, you can repeat this with us or try it later with a friend. It's an easy way to sound more confident when speaking English.
Exactly. And speaking of conversations, another very common situation is when you meet someone new. What can you say then?
Oh, yes, that's a good one. Let's talk about introducing yourself in English right after this short break.
So, we were just talking about how to start a friendly conversation. Let's move on to another common situation when you meet someone new.
Yes, this happens all the time, right? At work, at school, or even when you travel. The first thing you usually say is your name.
Exactly. You can say, Hi, I'm Daniel. Or if you want to be a bit more polite, Hello, my name is Daniel.
That's right. And the other person will probably reply with their name. "Nice to meet you, Daniel."
And you can answer, Nice to meet you too.
Perfect. It's such a small exchange, but it helps build connection. Let's show an example for our listeners.
Okay, let's do it.
"Hi, I'm Sophie."
Hi, I'm Daniel. Nice to meet you.
"Nice to meet you too."
Simple, natural, and friendly.
Exactly. And then you can continue the conversation by asking a simple question like, "Where are you from?" or "What do you do?"
Yes, for example, I'm from Senegal, or I work in an office. Short and easy sentences like these are perfect for beginners.
Absolutely. And here's a little trick. If you want to keep the conversation going, ask the same question back.
Oh, yes, that's a great one. So if someone says, I'm from France, you can reply, Oh, really? What part of France? Or, That's nice. I've always wanted to visit.
Exactly. It shows that you're interested and it keeps the conversation alive.
And it sounds so natural. English speakers often ask small follow-up questions like that.
Right. We call this small talk. Short, friendly conversations about simple topics like work, weather, or hobbies.
Yes, and it's a very important part of speaking English naturally. For example, you can say, It's a beautiful day today, or It's really hot this week.
Exactly. Or even, Did you watch the game last night? It's just about starting a friendly chat.
And don't worry if your English isn't perfect. The most important thing is to be friendly and smile.
Yes, a smile is the best way to start any conversation.
True. So now that we've talked about introductions and small talk, what's the next step in daily English practice?
Hmm. I think we should talk about conversations at work or school because many people use English in those situations every day.
Good idea. Let's talk about that next.
So, Daniel, many of our listeners use English at work or at school. Let's talk about how to sound natural in those situations.
Yes, that's a great idea. Let's start with something very common, asking for help. For example, at work, you can say, "Can you help me, please?" Or, "Could you show me how to do this?"
Exactly. Those are polite and simple. And you can also say, "Excuse me, can I ask you a question?" That one works everywhere, school, work, or even in the shop.
Yes, and if you want to make it sound a little softer, you can add "please" or "if you don't mind." Like, "Could you help me, please?" Or, "Can I borrow your pen if you don't mind?"
Perfect. And when someone helps you, don't forget to say thank you or thanks a lot.
Yes, gratitude is very important in English communication. You can also say, "I really appreciate it."
That's a great one. Let's practice this short exchange for our listeners.
Sure. "Excuse me, can you help me, please?
Of course. What do you need?
I can't find my notebook."
Oh, here it is on the table.
Ah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Simple, right?
Yes, but very useful. These short interactions happen every day.
Exactly. And at work or school, you also talk about time. You might say, "What time does the meeting start?" Or, "When is the next class?"
Yes. And you can answer, it starts at 9, or the next class is in 10 minutes.
That's right. Or if you're running late, you can say, "Sorry, I'm late." Or, "The traffic was bad today."
Oh, yes, we all say that sometimes.
True. It's one of the most common real-life sentences.
And one more thing. When you finish your day at work or school, you can use simple, friendly phrases like, see you tomorrow, or have a good evening.
Yes, or take care, or see you later. They all sound very natural.
Exactly. So, listeners, try using these expressions with your classmates or coworkers. They'll help you sound more confident and polite.
That's true. And speaking of confidence, many people also want to practice English in their free time when they go shopping, travel, or talk to friends online.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. Let's talk about using English in your free time, how to practice naturally every day.
Perfect. Let's go there next.
So, Daniel, we've talked about English at work, at school, and now let's talk about everyday life. How can people practice English in their free time?
That's a really good question. You don't need to be in a classroom to learn English. You can practice it anywhere. For example, when you go shopping, try reading the signs or labels in English.
Yes, or if you like movies or series, try watching them in English with subtitles. You'll learn new words without even noticing.
Exactly. And if you're brave enough, you can speak to tourists or international friends online. A simple "Hi, how are you?" can start a great conversation.
That's so true. And don't worry about making mistakes. Everyone makes them. The important thing is to keep speaking.
Yes, every time you try, you get a little better. And little by little, you start to sound more natural.
Exactly. Here's another easy way to practice. Talk to yourself in English. For example, when you wake up, you can say, good morning. Today I have a lot to do.
That's a great idea. Or when you're cooking, say what you're doing. I'm cutting the onions, or I'm making rice.
Yes. And when you're walking somewhere, describe what you see. For example, the sky is blue, or there's a bus coming.
That's perfect daily practice. You don't need books or lessons. You just use English in real life.
Exactly. And if you practice every day, even for 10 minutes, you'll see big progress in a few weeks.
Yes, consistency is the secret. A little every day is better than a lot once a month.
So true. Let's help our listeners review the key expressions from today's episode.
Good idea. Here are some of the phrases we practiced. Hey, how's it going? Pretty good, thanks. And you? Nice to meet you. Excuse me, can you help me, please? I really appreciate it. See you tomorrow. Can we have the bill, please? Have a good evening.
Excellent. If you use these phrases every day, your English will sound smoother and more natural.
Yes, and don't forget to smile when you speak. It makes your English sound friendly and confident.
Exactly. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. It helps us reach more learners just like you.
And tell us in the comments, how do you practice English every day? We'd love to hear your ideas.
That's a great question. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and remember, every word you speak brings you closer to fluency.
Yes, you're doing amazing, so keep going. Until next time, take care and keep speaking English.